All right, Gary, thanks for being on. Let's see. Gary, your first question is going to be coming from Casey Holdall with trailblazers.com.
Gary, after having such a breakout last season, particularly in the bubble, how have you kind of conducted your off season? What have you been working on, and what are, I guess, kind of your hopes and goals going into the season?
Well, any weakness I felt I had in my game, I'll go out there and try to make sure I can get it right to finishing around the rim, handle, playmaking, basic stuff, same stuff, but really just working, man. That's it.
Next question is coming from Brooke Olzendam with Trailblazers TV.
Hi, Gary.
How you doing?
Good. So we spoke with Anthony Simons. It was yesterday, right? Yeah, I think it was yesterday. And we asked him about you and your, as Casey just said, your breakout in the bubble. But I want to ask you about him because I know you guys are so close. I know he's put on a lot of muscle in this off season. He said that was something he wanted to work on so he could improve this season. What do you foresee for him as someone who's close with him and knows that he's been working very hard to get ready for this season? What do you think we'll see from Anthony this year?
For sure, it's a constant grind. He's always getting to it, but quickness, the way he does his moves, this year should be lock in, be ready. Anthony is a great player, a great talent. I see it day in and day out of everything that he can do. So when it's time, he'll be ready. He'll showcase it. I have no doubt at all about that.
And anything you've been working on in particular for this season personally?
Really just, staying ready, conditioning, dribbling, shooting, everything that I do, to try to make me better everywhere I can. So that's really what I've been doing.
Thank you.
All right, Gary, next question is coming from Jamie Hudson with NBC Sports Northwest.
Hey, Gary. So I know with Robert Covington coming in and these defensive-minded guys, it's got to be exciting for you to work with alongside them and learn from them. So what are you most looking forward to when playing with them?
Yeah, really just picking up every single thing I can, asking questions, watching day in and day out, how they talk on defense, how he talks about it, just everything, I'm going to be a sponge and try to learn as much as I can, from Rocco. Like you said, he's great on the defensive end, and it can't do nothing but help me, being around him, learning from him, and just watching day in and day out.
And I know earlier this offseason we talked about you being a polished player. That's what you're hoping for this season. I can envision what I think a polished player is, but what do you foresee that being? So what does that look like for you?
Being part of, being a winner, being a great teammate, showcasing everything that you work hard for, that you've been working on, So, just being locked in, being focused, being on your P's and Q's, that's when I think of a polished player. No weaknesses in their games, so that's what I would think of a polished player.
Thanks, Gary.
Next question is coming from Sean Highkin with Bleacher Report.
I actually didn't have my hand up. I still had it up from the Mello call.
Oh, my bad.
How you doing, Gary?
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. And I actually didn't have anything to ask you. Are you good?
I'm great. How you doing today? It's
Yeah,
Friday.
what?
It's Friday. What you got planned?
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing. Just chilling out. Me too.
That's what I've been doing since March.
Yeah, me too.
What do you think about signing Melo then, Gary? Since we're on the topic of Melo, what do you think about signing Melo back?
Come on now, it's Melo. You can't. Man, you feel me? It's Melo. You can't. I'm glad Melo back. You feel me? As soon as he came in, you seen him. We masked up, social distancing, but I gave him my love. I ain't seen him in a while.
Gary, next question is coming from Orlando Sanchez with KGW.
Hey, good to see you, man. Wondering about the type of run you guys had to end the year, if that added some extra motivation, feeling the success and the potential of this team. And then also, what do you think about the potential of this team after all of the addition and the talent that you guys added to this roster?
You have a great chance to be, a pretty good team. as we get everybody together and, you know, we can start practicing as a team, you know, we got a lot of new guys. So as we, you know, we gel, we learn each other's tendencies, we learn one another's games, you know, you feel me? I think, man, sky's the limit, you know. We have a lot of great pieces. We had a defense, you know, we had his size, athleticism, you know, you know, we got a great mix, you know. Organization did a great job.
All right, next question is coming from Nick Krupke with KPTV.
Hey, Gary, obviously you guys spent so much time together in Orlando. How much of that time to gel and really understand every guy to your left and your right, maybe more so than you did even before, that will propel you into this year with another odd situation at hand?
Yeah, you know, it was kind of different, you know, being in the bubble, for example, you go to practice or you go to games, you know, you go straight home at times, and, you know, but it's different, you know, seeing guys day to day, you know, how they carry themselves after practice, you know, just, you know, it was different, like you said, but it helped, you know, everybody, you know, grow, stick together, us being there, you know, we had to rely on one another, you know, we had to talk to one another, you know, so we just had to be there for one another, you know, being in the bubble. So it was, you know, it was cool, you know, made us gel, net tight, but, you know, it was fun. It was a great experience.
All right, coming back to Casey Holdall with Trailblazers.com.
Gary, you often talk about being a good teammate, and I always feel like that kind of is one of the things you always kind of talk about first. And part of that is competition. So I wonder how do you view kind of the competition for minutes going into camp, knowing that the team is much deeper than it was last season and even before your rookie season?
Yeah, for sure. Gonna go into it anyway, you know, I always did. Play hard, play my game, you know, showcase what I can do, you know. So everything is, you know, what it is. I can't control what I can control. But, you know, go out there and showcase what I've been working on. Have fun, you know, get to it.
And I imagine though that, I mean, after again that work you put in, you talked about not being surprised by anything that you've been able to accomplish. So I'm assuming that you would go into this situation feeling that it's another step in your growth as a player.
You could take it as that. You could say that, you know, but go in, showcase what I've been working on, and everything will take care of itself with the work, man. I promise.
Gary, next question is coming from Jamie Hudson with NBC Sports Northwest.
Gary, I know you posted about your Minnesota boy, Jalen Suggs, who's obviously at Gonzaga now. He's already having a great year in an early season. What do you think about his game?
Man, explosive. Can find his teammates. He can shoot the basketball. You know, I've been following Jalen since he was in 6th grade, 7th grade. I can remember ever since a little kid. He's always played 3 to 4 years up of his age. So, you know, testament to everything he's done since day one. Great talent. You know, I saw he got hurt last game. Hope nothing for the best for him, but, you know, he should have a great year, a great season.
All right, Gary, we'll go ahead and wrap it up there. Thanks for coming on, and talk soon.
Appreciate y'all. Y'all be good. What's up, Amara? You ain't have a question?
I was going to ask about your bathroom picks, but I thought that wasn't the right forum. So
We'll talk about that a different day. All right, y'all. Y'all be good.
Thanks a lot, Gary.
Thanks, everyone.